Good evening, everybody. I'm Pierre Roberge, the Daily Trader. It is June 22nd, and we are going to take a look at Tesla, Palantir, Nvidia stock from a technical analysis perspective. My goal in doing these videos is to help you understand how you can use technical analysis to make better trading and investing decisions, but I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research and make your own decisions. So what did happen to Tesla today? So we are up $5.15. That's 1.98%, closed at 264.61. Post-market, we seem to be up by another $1.42. Let's look at what we have on the chart. If we don't look at the chart, we have no idea what's happening. Okay, yesterday we were staying still in our bullish channel. We had the big red day, but we stayed into the bullish channel. Today, we opened outside of it, quite outside of it, but we recovered pretty good. And I would say we are just right smack into the bullish channel again. So I'm going to consider it that we are still in the bullish channel. And we are just a tad under 265.32 right here. This is where we are right now. So our current congestion zone is 265.32 and also 238.12, if I'm not mistaken. 238.11. So this is the current congestion zone that we are in. We tried to get outside of it this week, but then we were hit with this bullish channel resistance right here. This is the big bullish channel we are in. So this stopped us. And you can see this as a coincidence that Jerome Powell mentioned that he is going to raise interest rates twice more in 2023. Of course, this is a coincidence, but it just happens that this is right smack to where we were on the resistance, and then we came down. He could have said the same thing, and it was possible that there would not be any reaction here. So really, the fact that we were close to the resistance maybe impacted the sell-off a little bit. Because I'm not the only one doing these lines like this. When I used to work at the stock exchange, people were drawing lines everywhere all the time. So we all have the same lines. But we have different strategies. Some of the people will sell close to resistance. This is going to give a little bit of an impetus for a stock to come down a little bit. And that coupled with a little bit of bad news, this can bring the stock down. In terms of the news of Jerome Powell, what he said was already known. It was already known that he wants to increase twice. I am a little bit less surprised that we are coming back up as much today. But still, the facts are that we are in this congestion zone. We are still barely into this very steep bullish channel. And it remains to be seen if we are going to go sideways right here, or if the stock is going to be stronger and maybe we are going to have a new congestion zone just a little bit higher where we are going to bounce. So this remains to be seen. This is too soon to draw a conclusion. We don't have enough candles yet. We just need to postpone a little bit and just let it play out, and then identify what is the real pattern that we are in currently. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. So on the 1 hour chart, the first candle of the day, look at this. It went down to 250. 250 was an important support at one point in time. It came down to 250, and now it's coming back up. Stochastic was not over 60. Stochastic is still not over 60. So this move up is not to be believed yet. So basically, once we cross this 265.32 with a good stochastic over 60, then the stock could be going back to where it was above 265.32. Let's go back on the daily chart. So on the daily chart, it didn't move much. MACD was not phased out at all. RSI is still overbought and DMI is just decreasing a little bit. Let's take a look at some Tesla news. So Tesla's US inventory crashes in end of quarter push. Tesla's new car inventory in the US has plummeted to a new low not seen since the beginning of the discounts, as the automaker appears to successfully liquidate its inventory for the end of the quarter. So Tesla seemed to be selling some cars. Also, Tesla is looking to acquire wireless charging startup. This is great news. Why plug your car in when you can just drive into your garage if you have one and just charge there? Tesla is an interested buyer of a small Germany-based wireless charging startup following the automaker's indications that it might launch its own EV wireless chargers. That's great. And Tesla's long-awaited Dojo supercomputer, which is supposed to bring its self-driving effort to a new level, is finally going into production next week. Dojo is Tesla's own custom supercomputer platform built from the ground up for AI machine learning, and more specifically for video training using the video data coming from its fleet of vehicles. According to the timeline, Tesla will keep adding trays and cabinets to the system until the cluster becomes one of the most powerful supercomputers in the world by early 2024. And it sounds like Tesla plans to surpass that greatly by the end of the year. So this is going to give a great boost to the full self-driving. This is a nice milestone. Let's take a look at Palantir. So this is a great example. When we are looking at Tesla, we are still in the bullish channel and Tesla is hanging in there. Palantir is another story. So we broke our bullish channel yesterday. We broke outside of the bullish channel yesterday. Then when we have a break of a bullish channel like this, of course, you can always sell at the break of the bullish channel. But what could be happening is that we could be just going into a congestion zone phase. And then eventually we could be going up. This is why I tend to say that it could be nice, and you make your own decisions. It could be nice for you to wait for the break and the support. Now we got the break and the support. So this is an indication. This is an indication that Palantir stock is weak, that it is going to go down. And also we have lost stochastic over 60. It is under 60. It is at 41. So right now we can draw this very tight bearish channel, but this won't last a long time. The stock is going to drop at some point and then do a pullback, and we could be seeing the new bearish channel at some point. This is not what we have right now. If I draw the support right here, we could have maybe a preview of what is going to come. I don't know yet, but we have a low here, we have a low here, and look at this, we have a low exactly at the same place. So maybe this is what is happening. We could also go lower and even lower than this. I don't know yet, but this is something that could be happening. Nvidia is still in its bullish channel, so I'm going to consider it inside. We still have a good stochastic. In terms of the candle, this is not the best candle. We are making a lower high. We see that we have a weakening right here, but we are still in the bullish channel. So we could be breaking this downward resistance tomorrow. We don't. And nobody knows. Okay, let's take a look at VIX. So VIX is dropping, minus 0.97. This should be helping. And I've heard some people say, okay, VIX is low, it is going to shoot up. That can be happening, but first it needs to shoot up. Let's say that just because it's low, it's going to shoot back up already. This is not how it works. It can remain low for a while. Let's not panic yet. QQQ, yeah, it looks like it wants to bounce on 357.63. Dow Jones is slowing down its descent. S&P bouncing on the support. This is a nice bounce right here. NASDAQ 100, NASDAQ Composite, a very good day also today, even for NASDAQ 100. Physical gold, yeah, physical gold gone. And silver also. Still under the support at 34,434. This is what I would wait to indicate that this is powerful. This is very steep. It's fine if it continues, but it could be pulling down at some point, and then we are going to get our real bullish channel. So this is not a bullish channel right now. This is just a vertical climb. And after that vertical climb, we are going to have a bit of a move down, and then we can see where things could be going in the future. Ripple just a sideways day. And US dollar seem to be rebounding on support. It's not even there, and it looks like it wants to rebound. Last but not least, NBM. So NBM had it had a relatively good day today. After the big drop that we had yesterday, then we started to move up, and then we were squished down towards the end of the day. So we are still outside of our bullish channel. So this line right here is no longer a support. This is a resistance. We seem to be having a nice support at 36 cents. We need to just let it stabilize and do another pattern. And then when it breaks that pattern, we can maybe get back in. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.